Story 7 of a Book of Fairy Tale Bears by Clifton Johnson. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. A Book of Fairy Tale Bears by Clifton Johnson. The Bear and the Wrens. One summer's day a bear and a wolf were taking a walk in a wood when they heard a bird singing very sweetly. "Brother Wolf," the bear said, "what kind of bird is that which is singing so prettily?" "Oh, that is the king of the birds, before whom we must do reverence," the wolf replied, but really it was only a wren. "If that is the king of the birds," the bear said, "I would like to see his royal palace. Oh, come and show it to me." "I will show it to you as soon as the queen returns home," the wolf responded. So they waited and kept a sharp watch, and soon saw the queen go to her nest, which was in a crevice of a bank. She carried food in a beak for her young ones. A few moments later she flew away, and the wolf and the bear went and peeped into the nest. They saw 5 or 6 young birds in it. "Is that the royal palace?" the bear asked. "Well, it is a wretched hole. And do you mean to say that those are royal children? They are miserable brats." When the young wrens heard this, they were furious, and they shrieked, "No, no, we're not. You shall be punished for your insulting words." The bear and the wolf began to be afraid, and they went and hid themselves in their dens. But the young birds kept on screaming and making a terrible noise. As soon as their parents again brought them food, the fledglings said, "We will not touch so much as a leg of a fly, no, not if we starve, till you have proved that we are respectable children. The bear has been calling us names." "Oh, there, my dears," the father said. "Be quiet, and he shall be punished." So the father and mother birds flew to the bear's den and cried, "Old growler, why have you insulted our children? You shall suffer for what you have done. We declare a fierce war on you." The wrens flew away, and the bear made haste to summon his friends to his aid. All the 4-footed beasts assembled, cattle, donkeys, elephants, lions, and every animal that walks the earth with 4 feet. Meanwhile the wrens summoned all the creatures with wings, not only the birds, great and small, but gnats, hornets, bees, and flies. The time came for the war to begin, and the father wren sent out spies to discover who was to be the general of the enemy's army. Among the spies were some gnats, and they were the most cunning of all. One of these gnats flew to a wood and discovered the 4-footed beast holding a council beneath a tree. He alighted on a leaf of the tree and heard the bear say to the fox, "Reynard, you are famous for your slyness, so you shall be the general and lead us." "Oh, very good," the fox responded. "Now we must agree on a signal. I have a fine, long, bushy tail, which looks very like a red feather at a distance. If I hold it straight up, all is going well, and you shall have to march after me and charge the enemy. But if I allow it to hang down, you must run for your lives." When the fox finished speaking, the gnat flew back and told the father wren what had been said. The battle morning dawned, and the 4-footed beasts came rushing along, roaring and bellowing, and making the very earth shake with their tread. The wren with his army came also, whirring through the air, screaming and flapping and buzzing through enough to make the tremble in your shoes. Thus the 2 hosts advanced against each other, and the wren sent a hornet to settle on the fox's tail and sting it as hard as possible. But he bore the pain bravely and kept the tail in the air. Again the hornet stung, and the fox was forced to let the tail droop a little bit, but only a little. Then the hornet stung the third time, and down went the tail of the fox between his legs. The other beasts at once concluded that all was lost, and they began to run, each to his own hole. So the birds won the battle, and the wren and his wife flew home to their children and said, "Now be happy. Eat and drink to your heart's content, for we are the victors." But the young wrens said, "We will not touch a little thing until the bear has been to the nest and begged our pardon and admitted that we are respectable children." The parent wrens therefore flew to the bear's den and cried, "Oh, Growler, you must come to our nest and beg pardon of our little ones for calling them names, or you shall be punished." Their threat terrified the bear greatly, and he came crawling to the nest and apologized. Then at last the young wrens were satisfied, and they ate, drank, and made merry till far into the night. The end of Story 7.